Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, and we are here with our Savanna survivors, which are still kind of on the brink. The food situation is definitely not fantastic, but they're still clinging to life here and desperately hoping for rain. So we have our new leader is going to be Melami. She is our fireborn creature who quite literally was born into flames on her second day of life. A fire spawned right at her feet. So she's definitely something else here. But hopefully that doesn't indicate that these fires won't stop until after the end of her reign. But we're going to go ahead. We will start a new day here. A lot of our creatures are going to take damage, but we do actually have a healer now. And it looks like a lot of the fires have burned out, actually. Well, some of them did. But we do actually have a healer now, and that would be Mamila. So she's going to come over here and actually help Lurro, unless Lurro, no, unfortunately he didn't even get the bearyena claw, but we're trying desperately to pass on those hind legs before it's too late. So we need to bring Lurro over here. Okay, we need to bring her closer, so let's purr. Lurro now has the healing buff. Let's have Don Curler start moving back over here. And then we can bring Kudon over here. We can breed them. Unfortunately, it didn't work on this turn. There we go. So they'll be able to have more babies. And I'm actually going to bring Melami temporarily up here just to look after Don Curler. Now, let's be pretty careful because I don't want Nuta to take damage from the fire if he ends up in it. So let's go ahead. We'll have Karasi step there. We'll bring Nuta down here. Miana, I'm gonna have Miana gather, you know what, Miana doesn't need to be an alpha anymore, we'll put her on beta, and she can actually gather some from this cactus, and then I think I'll bring her over here for the next turn so that Mamila can go ahead and purr for her. Now, the new, oops, he should have the orange there. Our next leader does have his second gem, so that's good, we'll bring him down here, and then you can gather here, Kukirno. And then I think, let's have you gather here, go back over here, gather. We'll let Lata gather some as well from the cactus. And then we do need to bring Tiranu out of the way of the flames. Or let's actually, you know what? I'm going to have him jump through them and get over to this area. And let's actually have... Let's have Lurpre carefully make his way. Oh, he's not going to make it all the way. Okay, we'll keep him over here then. And we'll let him continue to lead Miko this way. We definitely are very low on food. We're, like, scarily low. I really don't like this situation. But let's have... We need these guys to continue on. Okay, Rami needs to go back on Alpha. Lurro is still alright, but we need to get these guys back this way because they're not really finding anything out here that's helping them, and we need to heal them up before it ends up being too late. So let's bring them back over here, and we'll have Nuclear go ahead and clear away some of this grass. And I think we're just going to start a new day here because I don't think there's too much else we can do. A lot of the berry bushes have burned is the problem. Wait! Oh no, she died before the healing took effect! Oh no, so we lost the bearyena legs. Oh, that is so frustrating. Oh, and she was such a great defender of our tribe too. I think she probably knew it was going to happen, and at least she was able to pass away right beside her mate. But still, I feel Kudon would probably kind of just retreat at this point and kind of wander off by himself. He also is going to have to go on beta now. I don't think there's any getting away from it. Okay, Toronto can't actually knock that down, though. He's gonna need help. Let's have you gather here, because you have 2 strength, right, Marana? Yes. She doesn't actually need to be an alpha either, but we'll bring Lata up here, and then I'm gonna bring her over this way slowly. Let's let Kukirno gather some here. Now, we can gather quite a lot from this termite mound, I think. Let's have Karasi go ahead, knock it down, and do some gathering. We'll let Almimi lick her off, and then you can also gather, and we'll let Almimi lick you off as well. And I just think... Okay, we need to be really careful with Mamila. I don't want her taking too much damage. I think we're going to have Lurpre come down here and knock this over, so we'll go ahead and lick those termites off. And then I don't want Miko getting too close to the fire, but she should still be safe right there. Now, We do need to bring Rami down to Mamila here so she can be healed in the next turn. And we'll also bring Lurro out there too. We really need rain is what we need. It's just been a drought for so long. Okay, Nuke here. Okay, which of these guys, or which of the two who has the bearyena claw has better genetics too? Like, let's look at them here. Melami is on Omega. There's another, there is another termite mound over here that's ready. So we'll probably have some of them heading this way. So Don Curler has EC. They've got the same genes pretty much. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be Nuke here. So Don Curler is going to go on Omega, and I'm gonna have him move in this direction with Melami to see what remains over here, and maybe to help with this termite mound. There's a stag mole if we can catch that on the next turn. I'm gonna risk Toronto taking a little damage here because it'll be better than somebody taking a lot of starvation damage. It'll only be 1 day of damage versus a lot more. So let's go ahead and we will start a new day here. And lots of creatures taking some damage. Some creatures getting healed. But let's also make sure that... okay, we had baby... Wait, is this... It's not Karasi's last day. But I wanted to see... So we have CA... Where is the other baby? The baby who had that F gene. It's not Tanu. He's the one who just came up here, right? Other Tanu. F and A. C and A. I'm going to actually take him off Omega because I think he's the only descendant who has that F gene right now. We do need to breed these guys again, even though there's quite a lot of bad things going on currently. Let's bring Lurro over here. We'll go ahead and have you purr. You guys can gather quite a lot. Let's have you gather because you're not going to lose anything to that. And then, yeah, there's already... Okay, let's move you here, and then you can step up here, gather from there. There we go. Because he was already, he already had termites on him, so it wouldn't have been anything bad there. And then let's have you step over here. Where did... Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, he can't reach it. Darn it. Okay. So it'll have to be on the next turn. Let's bring him up here. We can't get it on this turn. I feel Kudon... Oh, Kudon found some roots, though. I feel he'll kind of just wander away and take care of his tribe from afar, because he was quite close to his mate, and now that she's gone, I do feel he maybe wouldn't really know what to do with himself. Melami is going to go ahead and gather from the cactus some, just because I think that's going to be a necessary thing. Wait, she does have the deformed paw. I thought for a second it might be the nimble fingers, but that was mistaken. Rami is getting a lot older. Is there anything else that she could do? We can kind of just have her roam around in case there's a bearyena attack. And I think Lurro will come with her, actually. I was going to split them up, but you know what? I feel they really bonded over their time wandering together. And honestly, I think that he probably reminds her a bit of her own brother, where they were very close as well. He does have the double no paw. So a lot less creatures are going to take damage this time, which is good news for us. But, no, I was going to say, did something respawn? But no, I don't think it actually did. But let's go ahead. We'll start a new day. Please rain soon. No. Oh, no. But there is bearyena somewhere. Where is this? Over here. Okay. So, actually, quite close to where Rami was heading. So, let's see. Let's have you keep moving. Kind of look around, see if there's any other roots you can find. Unfortunately, none on this turn. But Don Curler can go ahead and gather up that stag mole, and end up killing that stag mole there. And then Tanu can gather from here, and Taronu can also gather from here. Let's make sure that Marana goes ahead and gathers as well. And you know what? We need to have her help fight, because if we don't have her help fight, we're going to be in trouble. So let's have them attack a little bit. And then I think you need to go ahead and move this way. How much damage? It still needs a little bit more. So let's have Lurro kind of jump over this way, because I think Rami might be able to finish it off. Maybe. She's got 3 damage. Honestly, I think at this point she would just jump in, and I feel Lurro would as well. I think they would just jump in and attack as best they could, so I don't know who it's going to go after. All of these creatures are pretty close to the end of their lives, but I feel that if Rami is going to go down, she would rather go down in battle, defending her tribe, and maybe protecting someone else, than just sitting quietly. So if she does end up passing away here, I do feel like it'll be quite a fitting end to her story. Now, I think we have Lupri up here. I'm going to actually send Mamila out this way. Now, I don't like having the healers so separated from everybody else, but I think for now that's going to be okay. So we also have Kironu, who has CNA. Let's make sure that Nuta goes ahead and gathers, and then 2 days left. We'll try to have one more baby and see if we can maybe pass on that F immunity and maybe that K immunity as well. Did any of their babies get it? Let's actually look here. If we get a baby with F and K, that would actually work perfectly because that's the two that we need. So CNA, CNA, FNA, CNA. We did pass on F immunity once, I guess. And I guess, no, because El Mimi has it. So we mostly just need that F immunity. So even if we find a potential mate for, where'd he go? For, not you. I've lost this creature. It was not Kukirno. Where did he go? We've lost the baby. Which baby was that? It wasn't Kukirno. It wasn't, no. It was other Tanu. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, of course it was other Tanu. That makes sense. So yeah, he's the one who's up here. So he has F immunity. If we do find a female for him to breed with, then that would be good. In fact, maybe we could even breed him with Lata here. They would have the possibility of having a double no-pod baby, but she does have E immunity, which I believe is unique to her as well. So let's take a look here. No, it's actually not. Okay, I was very mistaken. Or Miko. Actually, Miko could be a good option. E and K. That might be good, because I think A and G, and where'd she go? Oh, Mimi's up here, yeah, and K and C. That actually might be a good option. So let's go ahead. We'll start a new day. I'm really scared as to what this bearyena is going to do. Oh, no. Oh, he took them both down in the same turn, and then I don't know. Did he must have died. Did he pass away here? He did. The poison did its work. Oh. Well, that was, I think, quite a fitting ending in any case. Still, though, it's so hard. It's still so hard to say goodbye. Okay, we'll bring Mamila over here, I think. And we'll let her sit by that berry bush. But let's go ahead, we'll gather there. We'll let Kudon continue to wander. There's actually a route right there, but maybe he'll wander into this kind of fire-stricken area and see what he might be able to find over here. There's actually I think this is probably to the Oasis, which is another very hard island, but our creatures could probably survive there decently well, actually. So let's go ahead, we'll move Sitai's up here. We'll go ahead and have Koroni step up here. Let's gather. We'll breed. We'll knock this down. We'll gather some there, and then we'll make sure we lick those off. You can gather here. Let's have you destroy this nest, and then Neuro can come over here. Neuro probably, well, he has G and I, so he's got some genes we might want to keep here. So I think Miko, possibly Miko and Tano. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put her on Alpha for now, but I am going to wait. Let's bring her up here because she's going to need healing soon too. And actually all of these guys are. So let's kind of have them journey out here to be ready to get healing in a little bit. So we actually have enough food for once though. Even Kukirnu is going to need some healing, but we do have enough food for once. We're not going to have to worry about starving, so that's good. Let's go ahead. We'll start a new day. Well, I'm going to have these guys kind of wander a little bit as well. And just see what they can find out here. Uh-oh, that's actually Lata's father, I'm pretty sure. If we look at the rogue male, yeah, that's him. So he's still around. I wonder if he would be looking for Lata then, and wondering if any of them have seen her. Who knows? We'll have to see what he ends up doing, but let's be very careful because I do not want Mamila to end up getting pregnant to this rogue. Let's go ahead, we'll make sure she gathers. You can gather from here, and since she still has one turn left, let's have her have everyone who is still injured. Uh-oh, I don't want him to go after Melami, so let's put a male out here instead. And then these two can wait for an additional turn. We'll have her purr and heal them up. And then you can gather here and hop back over here. Who are you? Lenko with a bat wing. Oh my goodness. And the bat head. And bearyena immunity. Oh. Well, Lenko. You might be an interesting addition to the Oh, he did gather. I was like, did somebody steal from us? But no, he did gather. Oh. And I think that was that Karasi who just passed away? That was. Oh, Karasi. Well, she's left behind Predonro, who is CNA, so yeah, we are going to end up breeding Miko here. We'll go ahead and we'll do the orange gems, and we'll mark Tanu as well, other Tanu, with those orange gems as well. So let's make sure Mimi goes ahead and gathers, and we'll let Nuta gather as well. Honestly, I could see him kind of wandering off. I mean, this is actually his ancestral home. This is where his father used to hang out, although many of the berry bushes have burned. I could see him kind of, well, okay, so can we get... Let's move Kironu over here. Can you stand here? Yes, so you can actually gather here, and then you can lick him off. There we go. But I could see him kind of wandering off to see what has become of the very, very first home we ever had. And in fact, there might even be a berry bush out there that he could use for a few days. So, let's see what Kudon, with his last 2 days. Oh, man, I could see, you know what? I don't think he's going to find a way through. I could almost have seen him trying to jump through the flames, but it looked like it was too far for him to make that leap. So, that's a little bit unfortunate. It also looks like this termite mound has grown back, so we can go ahead and check on that next turn here. But we'll go ahead and we will start a new day. We should have our creatures getting healing properly. And Lenko, you're very intriguing to me, but we don't have enough food to invite you right now. So let's move Don Kierler back this way. He can actually be the one to knock that termite mound down. Let's bring these guys over here. We'll bring Melami out here, and so he can do this on this turn. We'll make sure we just lick those off, and we'll gather up some of this. And then Miko can come over here as well. We'll mark her with orange on her last one, and then Mamila will make sure to purr again. Now, you're kind of just hanging around here, Lenko. That's kind of an interesting thing. She's just chilling out here. Oh, when we actually... Oh, she was trying to dig. That's what was happening here. Okay, gather. Make sure you gather, and make sure... Oh, I was going to say make sure you gather that before she gets it, because we need all the food we can get. So, oh no, and Lenko's going to take the other food too. Oh, she might be rather frowned upon by our tribe for that, because that's certainly not helping us out. I mean, we need all the food we can get. Look at that, she stole everything. She's kind of a sneaky one then, perhaps. But let's let Nuta continue on to see if he can find anything out here. 9 of our creatures are going to take damage this turn. This is not a good situation. Yeah, and a lot of our creatures are babies too. But let's go ahead. We'll start a new day. This fire is continuing to spread. This termite mound has grown back as well, which is good news for us. So let's bring you out here. You can start gathering. You can hop over here, and then you can hop up here. There we go. Now, we probably want to be a little bit cautious because I don't want that food getting stolen. So, let's make sure you gather here, and then Mamila can step out here. Wait, this food... No! She took the berries! Oh, poor Lotta! Okay, well, at least we are going to get the 5 from that, which was better than the berries we lost. But let's go ahead. You can gather there. And then, Miko, why don't you stay with Tanu here and just kind of clear out some of this grass, perhaps. There's nothing we can do with those termites right now, but this termite mound has grown back, so I'm actually going to send, who do I want to send out there? Let's send Satias out here, and then Kukirno can start coming back. Do we have an anteater? We do have some anteaters here, so let's move... You can gather here. You can gather here. We'll have you move up. Well, you'll have to gather from this one, and then you can move up here. And then I'm gonna have Mimi knock this one down. Oh, good. It's a safe nest anyway, so that's good news for us. You can kind of wander back out here to the ancestral home and see what you can find. And then let's also have... Oh, no! Oh, he passed away on this turn. I thought he had 1 day left. Well, he did get to wander and find quite a few roots, which I think is what he wanted to do with his last days there. I feel that that was a pretty fitting end to his story. Now perhaps he can finally be reunited with his mate who was taken away too soon. So let's go ahead. We will start a new day here. Lots of damage still being taken. Okay, I feel you would really want to just jump on this before she has the chance to steal from you, except now you're too tired. Oh no, she's still gonna get to steal. It's just so hot. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's make sure. Hey, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Oh, there's a stag mole. Is she trying to kill it? I don't know. That might actually be a good task for Don Curler. But we do want to be kind of cautious with that. I hope she doesn't scare it. And then Mamila can kind of come back here and hang out. I don't want her to have a baby yet. I just want to make sure that she is pregnant so that she can't have one of those rogues cause any problems there. So you can go ahead, gather here, and then gather some from here. And then Elmimi, you can finish that off and clear away some of this grass. Let's also make sure that we gather from these bushes, some of the last ones remaining on this whole island. And then Nuta, why don't you keep moving and see? Because I think there was still a bush down here somewhere. That's a cactus. I thought maybe that was that wanderer creeping around, but it doesn't look like it. So we'll go ahead and we will start a new day here. And well, let's bring Kukirnu up here and he can gather some grass, and then we'll start a new day. And see, I just want it to finally rain, but it hasn't rained in so long. It's been absolutely insane how long it's been. Okay, and some of these creatures are no longer being healed. So you're not... You still have termites on you. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. Okay. All these guys are not. So let's gather some of them around first. These guys can all gather. You can purr once here. You can come over here and purr again. Somebody's got to knock this down. So let's have you come... Oh no, let's have you go after that stag mole on the next turn. We can have... You can do it, and then... Oh no, okay, it wasn't a dangerous one. That works perfectly then. I just assumed it was going to be dangerous again because it was the last time, but apparently this time it wasn't. So we'll go ahead and gather here. We'll make sure that you keep gathering. It doesn't look like that wanderer has returned to steal any berries, so that's good news. You can gather from up here, Koronu, and we want to make sure too that Nuta is headed out this way. Oh, there is a berry bush. There's just a single solitary bush that he's found. That was one of the original ones we had, so that's kind of a throwback. Let's actually make sure we move Lurro as well, because I think he's preventing the stag mole from spawning, as is Koronu here. So we'll go ahead, we'll start a new day. And... Oh! I guess you did end your day in a nest. That was not what I expected. Alright. Let's make sure that you go over there. You can come back over here and gather next time. There's still a lot of fires out here. There's also a termite mound up there. Maybe we can take some of our creatures up here and try and go find this termite mound. You can go ahead and knock that down. It looks like it's a safe one. And Melami can kind of just stick around up here and try to help them out as best she can. No, you do not get to steal our berries. Excuse you, you thief. Lenko, you're on fire! Oh no! That's definitely not a good thing. Okay, this is a dangerous termite mound. Let's see. How strong? Neither of those guys are very strong, so Lurpri, go ahead and start gathering there. We'll go ahead and lick those off. We'll breed again. And then we have Makome, who unfortunately does have the anteater snout, not the purr snout. I was hoping for another healer there, and I didn't expect to have another baby so soon. Let's have you gather from this one. You can gather from this one, and then we'll move away so that we're not losing our stag mole there. So let's also see, it is a safe termite mound, so that's good news. Let's have you hop over here and gather from this one. And then you can break this down. Oop, that didn't actually work, so you'll have to be the one to do it. I did waste a turn there, but we still got quite a bit of food. And with Nuda's finding over here, that should be enough to get through the day. So we're just barely scraping by, but we are making it. And let's go ahead and we will start a new day here. We really need rain. Come on. That's not what we need. Where? Oh, no. Oh, Nuta. It's his second to last day anyway, so I feel he would kind of just stubbornly stick around and just not even leave his post. He wants to make sure he's bringing back food. He knows he's not going to be able to buy himself much time anyway, so I figure he probably would stay there. Let's let you go ahead and lick off those termites. Given that you are the healer, it kind of makes sense. Oh, no, and we had... she took our food there. All right, well, let's have you continue to... get some of these termites, and then are there any other termite mounds up here? It looks like there's one over here, so maybe you guys can head that way. You can try and dig. You can try and dig a little bit. Now, of course, now that our digger is gone, we're finding all the roots, but we did get a stag mole here that you can go ahead and take out. So we've gathered everything there, and we do have enough food this time, which is good news, but it might not stay that way for long. So I do want to breed these guys too, just to make sure that we're not under any threat from rogues. But let's go ahead, and I think I'll move Pre-Donro out here. Does he have enough? He does have enough strength. So possibly we can move him and maybe Koronu out this way, and or maybe even Lurro here. And have some of them handle some of these termite mounds out here to get a little bit of extra food. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to breed these guys now too. That Miko's a little bit older. Has that rogue passed away? He was in the family tree. No, he's still alive somewhere, so he's out there at some point. I don't know where he's at. I don't think we can smell him right now. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode here for today, I think, because it is about that time again. So we're managing to scrape by, and if we can continue to survive long enough to breed and work on our genetics, which we probably should start doing because Elmimi only has 19 days left, then that'll be a very good thing. But for now, I think we did proper lose the bearyena hind legs. Yeah, those seem to have died with Lenreal. Oh, no. Well, we'll have to find... We've certainly had enough beryenas, so perhaps we'll find one that will have a baby soon in the future here. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode here for today because it is about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.